You got a new
Yeah.
big time now.
Coach, just general opening thoughts on tonight's game.
Well, that's a well-coached team over there. I know the record doesn't probably reflect that, but I know their coach is a really good coach. So, I knew it was going to be a tough one. They got a lot of firepower, especially with Luka, Randall, a couple other guys. Moutier's a vet, obviously. So we knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. Obviously, we wanted more stops. And that second half, I think the fourth quarter we held them to 18, which was great. Because I was blowing a gasket because we couldn't defend the whole game. So, but yeah, I knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. And like I said, a well-coached team over there.
And when they got it up to 10 and you call a timeout, what were those words of encouragement then?
Well, this time I actually went the other way. I didn't want to just go crazy on them. I said, hey, calm down, breathe. Everybody's a little funky because everybody was a little in their feelings about certain things. I said, breathe, we're all right. We got the talent to come back. We're going to come back. Let's just think about what we need to do. And I said, it's all about the answers. It's not like solutions. So we did that, and then I think the guys kind of got lifted when I think Honest and Trey Mitchell hit a three. That was big for us because we were struggling a little bit and kind of got rolling.
And now that you've been able to see this team in person as comparison to film, what adjustments do you make going into Saturday night's affair?
Well, I'm not going to say exactly because I don't know who's watching and reading this, but I do think there's things we can do with Luka. I mean, he's going to score. He's tough, but there's things we can do like probably slow him down a little more. Then obviously guards like Randall and stuff like that, and Moutier in the post. So there's things we can do to kind of negate some of that, and then we'll be better at that next game.
Can you talk about the intensity level and where it went midway through the fourth quarter? All of a sudden, complete shutdown of Iowa.
Well, I would say this, and I don't say this enough. I want to thank our fans. Our fans were great tonight. I don't know. I heard them yelling. At one point, I looked up like, who's up there yelling like that? Like it was great, and I think there were some young kids. So thank you guys, thank the fans, because it kind of lifted our players up as we got going. It got loud, and I think Honest is always a catalyst. He's always somebody that ignites the crowd, ignites our team, and he makes certain plays. And I think, like I said, that big three, and I think we had a pretty big time steal that got us going.
Talk a little about early in the game. Y'all looked a little disheveled. There was like 7 turnovers, like halfway in the first quarter, and then you ended up with just 15 turnovers. Talk about the difference from the first 5 minutes to the last 43.
Yeah, I think like I said, like before, I think last game, with Ty coming in, obviously he's an unbelievable talent, but it still like puts people in different positions. So like we're still like kind of figuring it out at times, and I think it's taking a little bit more than I thought to gel. So there'll be some turnovers that usually probably wouldn't happen. But, Ty, Trevor, these guys are, big-time guards, so they know how to settle us down at times, and I think they did a good job with that.
Tied for 6th now in the playoff race. What does that mean? I mean, obviously you got a ways to go yet, but at least you're in that spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's big time, man. Credit to our guys, their hard work. I mean, we were light today. Jalen kind of had to step away. He was tweaked his ankle, I think. So credit to our guys, and I think, our motto right now is one game at a time. I mean, that's the cliche that every coach says, but it's we say stay present. That's our mantra. So, 6 spots, great, but we're just like one game. We got to win against Iowa on Saturday.
Last thing, could you talk a little bit more about Trey? I mean, his energy that he brought, like you said, it took it over the top. He had been a little bit quieter earlier in this week and so.
Yeah, I mean, just think about the past couple of games Trey's had. Like, it's been unbelievable. On the road, he was amazing. It's hard not to have him on the court. Like, sometimes I want to play him 48 minutes because he's always makes plays. He's always just doing the right thing. And then, it's one of them. I don't know if you guys ever been in a coaches meeting, but when we look at who we're matching up guys with, and then we see a big time assignment player come out or a big time player, we're like, oh, thank God we have Trey. Put him on him, we're fine. Don't even think about that guy. I don't care how good he is. I don't care if he's an NBA guy. We have Trey. And I say this all the time. He's the best defender in the world. So, I'll put my money on that.
Thanks, Coach.
We we were talking on the broadcast, Darius last night was saying how he wanted to get more offensive rebounds. He wanted at least 4, I think at least 3. And it just seemed like the team was really inspiring on the offensive boards. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. You know, our assistant coach, Evan Harville, he was talking about that pregame. He was kind of emphasizing that to the guys. And, you know, he had an edit that showed, I think it was, you know, another team doing it to us. And he was like, hey, this is how we have to be, you know. And this has been Viper basketball. Offensive rebound has been important. Last year, I think they were the best team in the league, in offensive rebounding. So, you know, we're stressing that every day, and we're trying to get better at it. And I think some of the guys are kind of catching on. I really think Jarrett, is really catching on. And obviously, tonight he just decided to just take over the game.
Just 2 more questions. Jarrett, I mean, this man was like, what, 6th pick? He was the Big 12 Player of the Year. But it's just kind of fallen through the cracks. I know he was with the Timberwolves at one point. Maybe that's partly that got him inspired tonight too. But I mean, was this man just somebody that people missed on, and now he's really getting his second chance? Yeah,
I mean, I think, you know, his talent is there. I mean, it's like the way he does it with ease. I mean, I think he only missed 3 shots, 16 for 19, 41 points. Like, I don't know how many rebounds he had, but he does a lot of stuff with ease that can translate to the next level. And I always push him defensively because he can be a good defender. And so he has a lot of that talent. And I think people are seeing that. And we're just trying to help him display it out here. And I told him, I'm like, my job is to get you where you should be because he is an NBA player. So, yeah.
And finally, you know, again, it's just being human. Obviously, you were with the Timberwolves organization. You came over here. We see the first coach ever of the Vipers on the bench tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, was there a little motivation for you two out there tonight?
Well, so Jeff's a good friend of mine, the coach for, you know, Iowa Wolves. And actually the whole Timberwolves, I knew when I left, the one thing they said is like, we're going to mark that game, and it's bragging season, whoever wins, right? So it's always a little bit of like motivation. You know, I love the Timberwolves. They gave me a great opportunity. I love Coach Finch and the whole staff over there. And Jeff's like a close friend of mine, so a good friend of mine. So, you know, it always was competition. You know, we talked before the game is, you know, we want to beat each other, right? So we want to be able to joke about it in the summer while we're having a drink, yeah.
So bragging rights part 2.
Part 2, yeah. And the thing is, like, you know, it's been some tough games. You remember the showcase. We were down almost 20, 25, 30, whatever it was when we came back. So, like I said, they're going to be ready, and we're going to be ready too.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
All right. Just go ahead and open it up with the general statement of tonight's game.
First, I just want to give glory to God, just coming out there, being able to play, had the opportunity. And I'm just thankful that we won. You know, we came out, had a team win. Everybody contributed. You know, we fought hard, and it's a team win.
You know, you went off for 41 tonight. Was that kind of like a little bit of a personal game for you tonight, being that you're a former T-Wolves player?
I mean, it may look like that. Maybe every game personal. I don't know. I mean, just for me and my mindset, just being aggressive, and, you know, maybe every game personal for me.
My other question was about the players. Do you have much of a background among these players?
With the other team?
Yeah.
Nah, not much. I was there my early career, probably my rookie sophomore year, so I don't have really many connections. I know Coach Jeff, the head coach of that team, and got to talk to him before the game. He was an assistant when I was a rookie, so it's just good to see him and KB as head coaches now in the G League, and just the opportunity they've been getting. So those guys helped me out a lot.
How much better did it feel tonight with Ty having a second game? I know we were talking about, you know, he came at the last minute and he had to kind of get everything reorganized. It was a lot more comfortable tonight.
Yeah, for us, that's kind of how it's been throughout the season, whether it's DD or Trev going up and then coming back down, and Ty coming down for the first time. Just getting used to guys, seeing how they play. It's not easy to just do that one game or, you know, first quarter you come in playing with new guys. So just being able to get that rhythm with guys, you just got to catch on kind of quick in the G with whether guys are here or whatever role you're going to take, and me not starting or if I'm starting, just being a pro and being professional and going out there and just staying ready.
And then finally, obviously these are 2 high-energy games, very emotional games. Is it nice to maybe have one day off and just kind of regroup and, you know, kind of rebuild again?
Yeah, after a back-to-back, it's always great to have a day off. You just want to get your body right, get some rest, you know, eat right, take care of your body and things like that. So, just spend some time being able to mentally get away, but, be ready to lock in the next day. We got a game the next day, so just taking that time is always good for sure.
Thank you, Jared.
Appreciate y'all.